everything that you all said was amazing. Thank you for that. Can you guys hear me well?
Yes.
Hi, everybody. My name is Javens-Skinner. I work for We Florida Financial as a member sales director. And I am very happy to be here today. I was privileged to be invited, and I'm very thankful for being here. I'd like to share with you all a little bit about my career here, especially with We Florida Financial. I started working at We Florida in 2006 as a member service phone representative. Back then it was called City County Credit Union, and City County Credit Union went through other changes in names too, and it was originally established in 1952. At the time, in 2006, I was in my 20s and I had no kids. And I was very excited about this opportunity because it was a brand new career for me too. And by the way, it is my favorite career. Mm-hmm. And it was an opportunity again to assist the community and people in a different way that I've ever experienced before. So it was very exciting to me to learn and to observe and to do that. I love to learn, and in that initial position, I learned something new every day. And I also looked for more insight in every chance that I could. I hungered for more. It was very challenging, the position at the time, but those challenges prepared me for future challenges and success. I was very proud to assist members in every possible way that I could. Melissa Sanford was my direct supervisor at the time, and Peter Rocha, a support manager, and they were mentors to me. I learned so much with them. I'm forever grateful. Their managing styles, their knowledge, the opportunities they made available to me had a big impact in my growth and skills in the credit union. I received the Employee of the Quarter Award in the beginning and the Circle of Excellence. That made me so proud. 2.5 years later, this was now 2008, I applied for another position in the credit union, which was for the member sales advisor position. This position was also on the phones, so we were now assisting new members and existing members to open new accounts and new loans, and also real estate loans. So I became an MLO, and it was very exciting for me to help now members' dreams come true. So different than member service, I now was experiencing a different side of this. Opportunity to help our community. I was very nervous when I was interviewed initially. I was very thrilled when they offered the position to me. So the whole team at the time welcomed me, and I learned a little bit from each one of them. So I was always trying to get a little bit of the gems and a little bit of everybody's magic and make it my own. Ann West was my direct manager at the time, and she provided me with a lot of knowledge and feedback that helped me become who I am today. I learned so much during these 9.5 years in that position. So it was 2 in the first and then 9.5 as a member sales advisor. I was recognized with some rewards. I was honored to receive the Circle of Excellence in 2009, 2012, 2014, 2015, 2016, and 2017. 2018, my life was about to change again, but before I go there, I want to back up a little bit and tell you something else. In 2012, I married my husband, and I legally adopted his 4 children, who were at the time 1, almost 2, 3, 5, and 6-year-olds. 2 boys and 2 girls, so it's boy, girl, girl, boy. And we bought our first home just a couple of years thereafter, and we went through a lot of adventures together. So as a family, we went with all of them small kids to road trips to Nebraska, New York, we went to Brazil, Alaska, kids getting sick all at the same time. We also lost some family members. We volunteered together, we helped people and friends however we could during that time. Taking care of me at this moment was not priority anymore. So in 2015, now going back to my career at We Florida, I had the opportunity to apply for the member sales manager position. My coworker, Jim Karen, with more years of management experience, was offered the position, and he did deserve it. I was very happy for him, so now he was my boss. But I was patient. and I continued to learn. 3 years passed, and he was offered a different position, so the door opened again. So here I am applying for that position, and I got the position in 2018. So now in this career of the credit union, was now facing management. I never had management experience in the credit union world, but a different world. I was very nervous at the time, and I worked very hard to exceed expectations. Managing my anxieties at this moment became urgent. The pandemic came right after that, which coincided with me entering into my 40s now. Big rapid changes started coming, so all the kids had to go from in-person school to homeschool, all 4 of them at once. I didn't have much time to prepare, it just happened. And my husband and I did not have the opportunity to work at home. We worked in the office full-time, not one day at home. So I had to plan now for more meals because I didn't have the school to provide breakfast and lunch. I had to change the routines. We had to buy more electronics, put cameras inside and outside of the house. Our testing different styles and different things now, and see what worked best. So on the other hand, at the credit union, we had changes of leadership. Staff left, strategy switched many times. I had to learn to adapt faster and faster, so I was rushing to do that as fast as I could. There were days at work that I was with only 1 employee in the call center answering phone calls, and I was down at a point with my team to 3.5 people taking care of the call center. At one point, I had 5 different bosses in 5 months. It was like it was a lot going on. So right now, coming back a little more towards the future, our kids still struggle a little bit with virtual. They are still in virtual. Yeah, I had left them there. I had to learn through these years about what I could do to help my children to succeed in this environment and change of everything. And also to be safe and to create responsible and accountable people. Because they are my weak spot, my biggest challenge was not to allow my worrying about them affect my well-being. So becoming more balanced, adjusting my expectations, building up patience, adopting 2 cats, and
furry.
yes, adopt them together. And a strong spiritual routine for me was key. With this experience and challenges, I was able to become more resilient, mature. I became even better at prioritizing. I became wiser. And as I continue to grow professionally, I am also growing as a mom and a wife. Today, we are where we need to be in our department. I have 11 people in my department. I take better care of my habits, so I make sure that I go to the doctors, get my checkups, take care of my teeth, go to the dentist, do my cleanings on time. I don't procrastinate those things anymore. Make sure I get a massage every once in a while. I report today to Pedro Diaz. He's not here today, but if you have the opportunity to meet him, he's a wonderful executive in our We Florida financial team right now. He's the Chief Member Experience Officer. I have learned a lot with his vast experience, and I'm thrilled to be also part of the strategies that he has contributed to bring to the credit union and implement. At home, my husband and I are now in a position where we were able through this time to train our kids to clean, to cook, to mow the lawn, to care for our 2 cats, to do the laundry, to study the Bible on their own, in addition to their virtual school. My husband and I can now afford to go and get little getaway trips, which helps us a lot to disconnect. We need those breaks. And we also can have date nights without hiring a babysitter. We come home in the evening and we don't have so much housework to do as we used to, right, when the kids were a little bit younger. In 2022, early last year, I was promoted to the Director of Member Sales. So my accomplishments at that point, I felt like they were noticed and they were compatible to my title. I have become a better mom, friend, wife, daughter, and leader because of the challenges that I had. that were presented because I did not give up. I had faith. I had faith in life. I had faith in my credit union, regardless of the challenges that we've been through. And I had to understand that it takes time and effort. Things don't just come and lay on your lap. With the right help also, the right people, mentors, the right choices, the journey became more beautiful. I like to just share just a couple of recent initiatives that I had the opportunity to help and participate in my credit union to create a better, the best online banking and website experience, to provide world-class experience to members and new training strategies for staff, quickly changing what needs to be changed and not delaying, increasing our online rating reviews, which our marketing department has took the beginning initial, but we're all helping with that and pushing it. And finally, we have an awesome review rating. Building more long-term relationships, becoming one of the credit union's culture of accountability champion. I'm one of the champions. Recruiting the right people, because again, this is about people helping people, so we need to have the right people to work at the credit union. Offering better products that benefit the member, rewarding our members, rewarding our team members, and the We Grow strategy that was just in effect last October. And with that strategy, within October 15th to December 30th, we were able to open 750 new checking accounts, 3 million in deposits, and many happy members with our new products that came along. And I like to just conclude to say, I love my family, I love my job, I love my credit union, I love my life, and I love the one above. And I'm thankful to be here today to share this experience with you all.